Hey guys, Mike out here with Steve Zolinaro. We're doing another episode today of Real Estate on Record on how we're becoming builders in Florida.
Let's go, buddy. The whole goal, like clearly everybody knows, cat's out of the bag. We have an office in Florida. The whole point of Florida is to kind of expand everything that we wanted to do originally here in Canada. We're holding on to the real estate office, but we feel for, let's say, opportunities and also maybe scalability will be a lot faster in America, like what we're thinking anyway. So, yeah, so we're gonna basically we drafted a plan. Mike fucking drew the whole thing. To be honest, he kind of it's pretty good. We'll name it something. I think the Gaddy or something, as long as it doesn't sound like a mobster type house. But yeah, it's really good, man. I don't know, Mike. You want to touch on it? Like, what was the whole concept?
The whole concept was, like you said, obviously we're in it to make money, but going back to, I guess, where we came from, we always wanted to build here.
Yes.
I became good at drawing houses because I went into enough houses that I liked, took a bunch of different things, always put them together. I designed a few of my own that we were looking at building. It just didn't ever make sense here.
Yeah.
Development costs went through the roof, land values went through the roof. There's too much risk involved to build here. So ultimately, that's why I think you sold your developments here and went down there, and I kind of did the same with the one that I was gonna do. But yeah, it just makes sense. Numbers, less profit, obviously, but less risk at the same time. Like the one we're looking to build is like 2,150 square feet, bungalow, 3 bedroom, 3 bathroom, with a den on an 80 by 120 foot lot. So standard thing in Cape Coral is the location, double garage. So yeah, nice little,
Yeah.
little bit more premium than the cookie cutter like builder style house. I
Yeah.
guess.
I think
That's
even what we did, we had a few things that needed to be done. For sure, the pool bath we wanted this the screen lanai, a larger one. The pantry, big thing is a pantry. So look, I have that listing in Lehigh Acres. It's a lease. It's just a lease. I go showed it on last Saturday. It's crazy, right? We're showing properties in different countries, but like, so I'm in Lehigh showing the property. What does she tell me? And she's just gonna be a tenant there. Where's the pantry? The first
Oh, that's
fucking thing.
That's good that we had.
Yeah, and I'm like, beam, beam. I'm like, yeah, and this is what because I always bring when I brought my wife into houses. Clearly this is as much as we want to pretend that that's our area or not our area, but like a shared area. It's usually the kitchen's like that's the woman's area. We don't mess with my wife's kitchen. Like
Yeah.
you don't move things around. It's not your place. So, I learned that quite quick being married. But ultimately, always a pantry. Every house we went into, pantry, 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 pantry. So that was one thing that was a big, thing we had to definitely address was the pantry, the
storage
for
down there, especially.
yes, the storage, pool bath for sure. That's a bathroom that kind of opens up to the backyard, so you can have it. Dealing with the outside of the house, also the interior, and then and also the other bedroom that doesn't have a bathroom.
Yeah.
What was the other? There was one more. There was a must to have there.
The coastal vibe was
Which one?
The coastal
Vibe,
theme,
yeah.
In terms of one more.
Well, there was one more thing, one more like piece of that puzzle we needed to make sure. Was it the laundry room, something like that, or just I think it was the second private bath. Sorry, 3 bathroom
The
rather.
third bath, yeah.
Yeah.
That we snuck in there.
It's not. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Because ultimately there it was like they're all three plus two, 1,600 square feet houses, and we wanted to do a little. We kind of looked at price points and what's selling and what's our competition, and that 2 to 2,500 square foot range is not much competition. I forgot what the number was, but it was a lot
There's
lower.
only 30 between, I think, 2,000 and 2,300 square feet.
Nice.
Yeah. So little niche, little market there. And obviously we're not gonna like the quality of finish we're gonna do is a little bit higher than the typical builder down there.
Respect to how you feel about the Florida building as a whole. Are
Yeah.
you bringing any Canadian flair there?
Yeah, we're putting in a barn door.
It's true. It's true. Yeah,
That's our Canadian flair.
it's the only thing you're bringing. Yeah, that's the only thing. That's it.
It's not Canadian, but I know what you were missing. We wanted that zero corner door.
Oh yes,
That was the big
zero corner slider.
Yeah.
Yeah,
That was
for
Yeah,
sure,
it's gonna
huge.
we got it.
So look, like we want to differ. There's a million. Everyone became a builder, and it's like I always feel like I'm late to the punch here in a sense. But ultimately, it's like how do you differentiate it around the other houses, even though it costs more structurally? But ultimately, like a zero corner door is like a huge feature. That'll be make or break your home getting sold to the competition. 100%. Showing properties in the States, clearly in here in Florida, bringing people through Pulte. Like I'm a huge Pulte fan over like Lennar, even though I own both products. But it's like you get to the Pulte model with the zero corners. In love. I have a Canadian now that's looking, either originally East Coast, now they like the West Coast, and it's just like, you got to give me something with a zero corner door. That's all it's ever mentioned.
The requirement.
Yeah.
Square footage, bedroom, zero corner door.
But even before that was zero corner.
Wow.
Yeah, because the bedrooms are all generically the same size, like zero corner, need that corner door. And again, I probably sold the shit out of it when I got in because if you ever see my videos there, first thing I do is I open them up. Like I love that.
No, but it's nice.
I love it.
And there with the lanai, you open it up, so it's inside, outside living.
Guys, look, okay, clearly now in Florida, you're at about it's like 94 plus the humidity, which is like 103 or something. So it's like 40s right now, right? Let's call it. When you start getting chiming down after October, like you're going to get down to like 85, 88. At night, like 82, which is like, so 80 is 27 degrees. So 27, 28 degrees at night, but not that much humidity. You can shut down your AC unit, right? Open all these doors and have that indoor-outdoor experience. That's the whole point of it.
Without any bugs.
Without any bugs, because there's screen lanais, right? Screen cages. So, like, holy shit. You have people coming in from out of state, out of country. You have this, like, you want to entertain. Like, let's live. Like, that's the whole point. If you're going to Florida, and I think, obviously, California is maybe still like that. I'm not sure. I know there are a lot of issues there now, but I mean, it's like you want to like live to the fullest, and that's, again, it's not like you're jumping out of a plane or you're doing something crazy, but I mean, ultimately, when you're like entertaining, you have the music blasting, these doors all open, who's in the pool, who's watching TV, who's having a drink at the bar, like you want that flow,
Are any of your houses going to have pools?
It depends on the neighborhood, like the location. Location and like where we're looking to build and price point is heavily like going to dictate if you need a pool or you don't need a pool. Because if you put a pool in an area that doesn't need a pool, like you might not get your money back, right? So that'll be determined on location. And then another thing we're looking at too is whether we're going to be on the water. So where we're looking is like Cape Coral, and basically they have two different types of waterways. They have interior lots with no water in the backyard, and then you have canals, and some of these canals are landlocked, so like guys have little fishing boats, they go back and forth and just fish in the canal, or they just have like a nice seawall and just enjoy the water behind your property. And then there's another type of canal where it's they're bigger canals, and they have access to the Gulf of Mexico. So these guys have these like 30-foot, I don't know, 25-foot cigarette boats.
Intercoastal.
Yeah, and they park them in their backyard and drive out through the canal into the Gulf of Mexico. So
yeah, we're going to build it up. The whole point is to scale it. Yeah. I think it's also volume. I don't want to be just one off. I never wanted to be a builder where it's like you have to get the perfect vein of granite from Calcutta. It was like, no, like we're going to provide a great product, like something I appreciate, but it's not going to be, I'm not looking for those really picky clients that everything has to be like this craziness, like above and beyond. Like I want to do more like good quality production homes. So you start with 1, then you go to 3, then it's like scale it, then 5, 7, 10. Like the whole point is you get to like 50, 60 houses a year. That's good, right?
And are you going to also be putting in certain conveniences like an island in every home?
Yeah.
Yeah, so it'll be 10-foot, 8-foot doors everywhere. Yeah. So and then like in the peak in the front, it'll be like 14 feet high.
Yeah, the foyer.
What about those small little incentives like I have on my house, hurricane glass? Are you going to be?
That's going to be everywhere. It's either hurricane glass or shutters, but a lot of people seem to be doing the hurricane glass now.
Yeah, it's almost it's like the unsaid new standard,
yeah.
And all the builders have jumped to it. It's crazy. I think they're looking at it like people from the north coming in, out of state, out of country, and they're like, oh, that big storm, like, and it's like, well, we got impact glass. Because when I bought my house originally, that should hopefully be ready next month, impact glass on that house, again, supply issue and the whole thing, $100,000 US. That's $133K Canadian for glass. I'm like, we'll take the shutters, please. That's a pool.
Yeah.
That's a pool. That's a custom pool. Like with $150 US for a custom pool. But
sounds like the prices have gone down though now. I
don't know. Like you always hope that people are really in tune with what they're saying, right? It's like even though, like even me, I'm always looking at the day. Like I'm always looking at some sort of graph to kind of figure out what's today's value. I think people always look at, they're always like 3 to 6 months behind. I talked to someone last week and they're saying the pools are still very expensive. I'm like, but yeah, I think you're talking about yesterday, right? And I think
Yeah,
today,
pandemic time.
yeah.
So,
Yeah.
so what are we looking at?
Well, we're looking between like 7 and 850 right now on the
For a
interior
fully
lots.
detached home? For how much?
Fully detached,
For how
2,100
big?
square feet, 2,100 square feet, 3 bedroom, 3
For how
bathroom.
much?
It depends if they have the pool or not. 7 to 850. Depend.
But I think we're gonna build another product too, like that 5 to 600K range
yeah,
too. Yeah.
yeah. That's
Yeah.
what the like looking at the pool.
Yeah.
yeah.
That's wonderful.
Yeah. So currently, right now, with the draft plan we're talking about, it's gonna tomorrow we're gonna approve it. So that should be ready. And then what we're gonna do is we got one or two choices. Either we team up with a builder, and it's not a builder. We were the builder. It's basically someone that manages the construction. So like a construction manager, hiring a construction manager rather. That comes with their own trades and stuff like that. But that could be a 50-50 partnership where they deal with all the construction aspect of it, delivering the product on time, and then we deal with the land purchase, putting up all the money, taking all the risk, and then splitting the money 50-50, which I don't like that. I think that's kind of doesn't make sense if we're going to take all the risk and then we split the reward. So that's one way. The other way is after this draft plan is completed, we're going to go through structural, make sure get all the plans for structural. Then we're going to start bidding it out because we got some time, right? We're hoping in the new year to buy a piece of dirt and go.
They can find us on Instagram, YouTube, Spotify. Like, follow, subscribe, and we'll catch you guys on the next one. You can find me at Mike Gaddy Realtor.
At Steve Zalinardo.
Ciao.
Ciao.